Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little hair tie bow thing. Gather your materials. You're going to need some yarn, scissors, a crochet hook, and a hair tie of your choice. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a slip knot. So you're just going to wrap it around your fingers, make a loop, and pull it through. That's how you make a slip knot. I'm going to tighten it a little bit, take my crochet hook, if I can grab it, and put it into the loop. And I'm going to show you how I actually hold the yarn. So I wrap around my ring finger and then go behind my index finger, and that's how I hold the yarn. So we're going to take the hair tie and we're going to single crochet into it. The way that you do that is that you put the crochet hook into the hairband, pull up some yarn, then you pull the yarn through both of those loops, and you just keep doing that. All the way until you're about halfway done. Then you just push all of the stitches you've made down so that there aren't any like gaps. I like to stretch it out a little bit to make sure that there aren't any like really gappy parts, and push down where needed. Then you just keep going. Just go inside, pull up a loop, pull the yarn through both the loops, and repeat. And we're almost done. Home stretch here. You're just going to keep doing that until you're done. And when you've finished, we are going to make a slip stitch, and I'll show you how to do that. We're done single crocheting. Good job. Now what we're going to do is the slip stitch. Take your crochet hook and you're going to push it into the first stitch that we made. You're going to push it underneath both of the loops if you can. Gets a little tricky. Then you're going to take the yarn, and instead of doing a single crochet, we're going to pull it through and then pull it through our loop again. And then we're going to chain one. And we're just going to pull that yarn up and make a knot. So you're just going to pull it really tight and make sure that it's the same length as your original tail, because you're going to need that. Go ahead and snip that and just pull out the yarn. Okay, now we're going to tie a knot because we want to keep it nice and secure, because that's what's holding your project together. Okay, now I'm just straightening things out so that everything looks the way I like it. And you're good with that. Now we're going to make the actual bow part. This part is really just, we're just going to crochet a rectangle. It's like a little swatch. It's a little 4x8 rectangle, not inches, but like stitches, like 4 stitches by 8 rows. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the yarn again. Now I'm going to chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll chain one more. Don't go into the first stitch, but go into the second stitch from the hook. And this part can get kind of tricky because you're going to have to go underneath both loops. Then we're just going to do a single crochet again, pull it through, and we're going to go in, pull it through, and pull all the yarn through, go in, it's a little tricky because it's kind of a little more difficult to see the stitches when you're on like your first row. Yeah, so we're going to do that 4 stitches across till you're done. You've reached the end. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn it around. I don't think I showed that, but yeah, we chain 1, we turn it around, and just keep going. Just keep crocheting across till you have 8 rows. And that last stitch can be tricky too, kind of like the first row. Alright, figured it out. Chain 1, turn your work. There you go. Keep doing that till you have 8 rows like this. Yay! If you count them, it might be off a little because I'm not good at counting. Now, we're going to do the same thing. Draw that through to make a little knot. But you don't really need this tail. But I'm personally scared of cutting it off. So what I do is I take my crochet hook and I kind of sew those ends into the work like this. Like that. And we just keep doing that until the 2 ends meet in the middle. So you're going to do that on one end and then do that on the other end. It would be a lot easier to use like an actual crocheting needle for this, but I couldn't find mine, so I just used the hook. Now you tie them together, and I guess you could actually use these 2 pieces of yarn to make the bow shape, but that's not what I did. But looking back, that probably would have been smart, but you know, it's in the past now. So yeah, we're just gonna snip off the ends that we have here, and there you go. You've got yourself a cute little rectangle. So tiny, so adorable. Now we're going to attach it. So first you're going to want to fold your rectangle into a bow shape. Like I said, it would have been easier to tie it into a bow shape, but yeah. Now you're going to lay it between the 2 tail ends that you have on the hairband. And you're just going to tie a knot. Then you're going to use those 2 pieces of yarn, the 2 tails, and I think I just forgot that I had an odd number of fingers here because I was trying to hold it and tie it at the same time, which didn't work. Now you're going to take the 2 pieces of yarn to wrap around the middle to make kind of that broad band shape. Not broad band like internet, but like the band that's in the middle of a bow. You're going to make that by wrapping the yarn around the middle of the bow. So once you're done with that, we're going to take the 2 little ends and tie them together in the back. Like this. Yay! Okay, double knot for security. Then you're just gonna snip off those ends because you don't need them, and they kind of make everything look a lot messier. And I just tuck away any extra little pieces of yarn that may have poked out. And yeah, now I just snip off the ends. Snip. And snip. Okay. Now you just straighten everything out, make sure everything's nice and neat. Cut away any extra sticking out pieces that aren't holding your product together. Then, ta-da! All done. I think it makes an adorable bracelet, and here's what it looks like in my hair. I think it looks really adorable. And I just stuck it on top of my bun. You can use it in a ponytail, pigtails if you make 2 of them, and it works as a functioning hairband too, so that's really useful. I hope you guys like this, and if you did, you can go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!